Hi guys, welcome back to the vlog. Today we're going to the mall, but I also have a special guest with me. We're gonna go shopping because this guy has a photo shoot and we're gonna find some clothes and probably go to Miniso and a lot of other fun things. So let's go. Y'all, this is my husband. He hasn't been in any vlogs yet. We got fitted up today and like I said, we're gonna go to Miniso. We're also gonna go to Zara and H&M, right? Yeah.
H&M.
Gotta find some pants.
That was one more store, I think. No.
Zara, H&M.
Zoomies.
Zoomies. We love Zoomies.
Yeah.
But we're gonna eat first. I thought we're gonna do something else. We gotta clean later too. We're on a deep clean mission. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's also such a beautiful day, but it's so windy. It's springtime. It makes me happy.
Yeah.
You don't know what I'm getting your practice in and you don't know what to say.
Yeah, I'm camera shy.
This is so cute. Oh my gosh, those are so cute. Oh my gosh. That's so cute. It's a Miffy blind box. Oh my gosh, wait, look. There's another one. What is in here? I'm dropping things. I'm dropping things. All right, guys, we finished at the mall.
Hair's
We got
blown.
Yeah, it's so windy. We got some clothes for him, and we went to Miniso like I wanted. And now we're going home to clean and finish up the rest of our day. Hi guys, we're back home. Like I said, we got a lot of good stuff at the mall, but now we're back home. I changed into some comfy clothes and now we're going to clean up the rest of our apartment. We're gonna start with the bedroom and then work our way to the kitchen. Lots of dishes to do, some laundry to do. We stopped at Swig for some energy to make sure we get the job done. I got a blackberry sugar-free reviver and a small. Alrighty, now let's get to cleaning. Hi guys, it's now nighttime, which this day has gone by so fast, but it's been a very good day. And now we are going to play some video games. I don't know what we're gonna play yet, but we'll figure it out. We've been playing, we like to play Dress to Impress on Roblox, as I have told you guys before, or we like to play Fortnite, or we've also been playing It Takes Two, and we really want to try Peek, but that might be its own YouTube video. We'll see, coming soon perhaps. But yeah, now we're gonna play some games because it's time to relax. Yay! Happy Monday. We are going to do my makeup, a little get ready with me, and I'm mic'd up because the bathroom echo is a little bit intense. So yeah, let's do a little chit chatty get ready with me. Lots of fun stuff to do today, nothing crazy. Lots of planning for the week ahead. I like to prep for the week ahead. It makes me feel a little bit more put together, a little more on top of schedule. Yes, so I already washed my face, put my moisturizer on. I love my skincare products. I use All Face Reality. Oh my gosh, literally so immaculate. Okay, and then I'll show you all my makeup products I use because I think it's very budget friendly. My makeup routine is very budget friendly. I very much enjoy the makeup I use. I'm so excited, you guys, because my husband and I signed on a new lease. We're getting a new place and I am so excited because it's closer to where we actually want to be, closer to our friends. We want to find a new church, a new community. I'm so excited. I think this next season of life is just going to be so much fun and so exciting. I'm feeling very thankful, very grateful. So yeah, I'll have a new space to decorate and design. I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be so much fun. A new era for GamingGrly, perhaps. It's gonna be so good. I realized I put this shirt on. I was like, I wanted to be comfy, but I put the shirt on and I forgot this shirt says Monte Carlo. And I know Monte Carlo is a place, okay? But my initial thought was Monte Carlo the movie. Girl, I loved that movie. I loved the Monte Carlo movie so much. I was a Selena Gomez. I loved Selena Gomez. My sister and I, we were obsessed with Selena Gomez. When Kiss and Tell, the album, came out, it was on repeat in our household, okay? We were big Selena fans. And I still love Selena Gomez, but back in the day, we were ride or dies for Selena. All right, so I know the way I'm applying my foundation looks really crazy and kind of weird, but I need a little pump for the Fit Me foundation. It's the Fit Me foundation matte and poreless, and I use this because it's acne safe. Then I go in with the BK Beauty brush. I got this for my wedding, and it was the best thing ever. It was literally such a good thing to purchase because it buffs your foundation into your skin so flawlessly. I will say I do need to wash this brush because I've used it so much, but I really like it. I use the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in shade 110. All right, I love this. Girl, this goes such a long way, so be careful. If you put too much on, you're gonna be in big trouble. Honestly, today I think I'm gonna put it on my hand because the last couple of days I've put it on, I haven't done a very good job. So I'm gonna put it on my hand. It's gonna melt into my hand. It makes it a little bit easier to buff out. A lot of the brushes I have are also e.l.f., but literally this is the only BK Beauty brush I have, but it's so good. I really do enjoy it. Okay, now I'm buffing this on my hand. Happy soul. And I just put this on my forehead. I just want to warm up my forehead just a little bit, not too aggressively, nothing crazy. Like I said, it's not very crazy. I don't want to do a ton because I don't want to look like orangey. I don't really want to look too bronzed because I'm naturally quite pale. Next, I'm going in with my NARS concealer. I'm running really low on it, but I use the Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Light 1 or Chantilly. The NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. And then I'm just gonna kind of let this sit on my face for a second. I'm gonna brush out my eyebrows with a little spoolie. And then I'm gonna go in, sorry, all of my makeup is a little dirty. The NYX Lipton Snatch. This is an eyebrow pen, and I use the shade Brunette for my brows, and then sometimes I use it as eyeliner. I like it because it's not super, super pigmented, unlike a lot of other eyeliners. Sometimes I want it to look a little more diffused, or I don't want such an intense opacity. So I like to use this as eyeliner as well. It's been a busy season. I think I'm really most excited to go to New York because growing up, guys, I think I have talked about it in previous vlogs, or like I've sang musicals or mentioned musicals, any theater related things, but I know I have mentioned it before, but I was a theater girl. I was a theater kid, and I was for about 8 to 9 years of my life. Loved theater. I was obsessed. It was bad, girl. I was obsessed with the theater. Before I was like, I actually don't know what I want to do with my life, and I don't know if I'm going to go to college, I decided I am going to move to New York City, and I am going to be a theater education, is that right? Theater education major, which is, that's fun, right? If I wasn't doing what I do right now, okay, I would have gone into education of some sort because I love to teach people. I love to learn, but also I love to teach. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to become a teacher, and most likely I'm going to become a theater teacher. I did not feel any peace about becoming a theater teacher. And so I paid my deposit for school, right? And then never did anything else after that. I just like stopped liking theater after that, which is kind of weird. I don't know what like went on in my mental, but after that I just didn't really do anything theater related ever again. I still do really enjoy acting, but I think I would go into voice acting if I were to pursue acting again. I think it would be more in the like cartoon, video game realm rather than film, television, or stage. I also directed like 2 shows, and that's what made me be like, okay, maybe I'll go into education, because I was directing people and I was like, wait, this is really fun, but it's also like stressful. I actually directed a show and starred in that same show, which was Schoolhouse Rock, or Schoolhouse Rocks, I don't remember. But yeah, I was in it. I was always ensemble. Like, in one year, my freshman year of high school, like, I was so terrified I forgot the song in my first audition, didn't even make ensemble, forgot the dance. It was so bad. Anyways, enough theater talk. Let's move on to blush. I use Rare Beauty. I use these 2 actually. I use these 2 shades from Rare Beauty. This one is Hope, the darker shade, and this one is Happy, which is the lighter shade. One's a cool tone, one's a little bit of a warmer tone, but it's funny because I think the warm tone shows up as a cool tone on me. All about that complexion. Thank you guys for listening to my rant about musical theater. It was a really huge part of my life for so long, and so I have all these memories just stored in my brain, and I don't really ever talk about them. But sometimes it's fun to just like look back and be like, wow, that was a time of my life. That's for sure. But I do think I had a very unhealthy relationship with theater for a long time, and I'm really glad I got away from it, because when I was super big into theater, it was my whole identity. Like, I had nothing about me was my own. I was so just heavily invested in theater, and like theater was my whole identity, like I said. And so when I lost that, I really had to find myself and understand like my success being in theater, none of that matters. None of that was who I am. And I became like really depressed, and That's honestly a big part of my testimony. Not to get all sappy and emotional, but that's what happened, and that's really what brought me to where I am today. And finding who I am is not in my worth or what I do or anything of that. But yeah, I had to find that my identity, my worth, who I am, was not in musical theater. And I'm very glad I did, because it was a big lesson to learn. And it definitely shaped me into who I am today. I'm thankful for that time of my life because I learned a lot, but I'm thankful that I overcame that time of my life. I'm really glad that isn't who I am anymore, because I think I would be very sad still. Now we're gonna go in, this is my favorite thing ever. Also acne safe, everything I use is acne safe, okay? You heard it here first. This is the iconic London Prep Set Glow in shade Original. Oh my gosh. This is the best thing I've ever used. Best thing I've ever used. You wanna look like a glowy girly pop? You wanna look like a picture perfect bride? This is your girl. This is the setting spray you should be using. Okay, my setting spray has dried. Now I just make sure that my under eyes aren't like tacky. And then I'm gonna go in with some eyeshadow. Honestly, I just put bronzer on my eyelids normally. I use the e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer. This actually is not acne safe, but I only use it on my eyelids, so I don't feel like it matters as much. Oh, this is my favorite eyeshadow palette. This is from ColourPop. It's the, isn't it pretty? It's the, what is it called? I don't even know what this is called. The 1111 Pressed Powder Palette. I think it's called like the Angel Face palette or something, but I'm gonna use the shade Balanced. I'm just gonna put it on my eyelid and then I'll blend it out. Okay, eyeliner done. All right, now I'm gonna do my mascara and then I'll come back and I'll show you guys. And then we'll do my hair. All right, you guys, we are fully ready for the day. Thank you so much for chit-chatting with me and getting ready. It was so much fun. Make sure to like and subscribe because it really helps me out. And I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, love you, bye.